Alright guys, let's be honest for a second. You wake up and mornings just don't feel the same anymore. That natural sign of strength. The firm, confident reminder of your manhood that used to show up without fail. It's not there the way it used to be. Some days it's weaker, some days it's gone completely. And even if you don't say it out loud, deep down you feel it. You start to wonder, is this just my new normal? Am I losing my edge? I'm Dr. Laura. For decades, I've been helping men over 50 get their vitality back without gimmicks, without risky procedures, and without quick-fix nonsense. And I want you to know something important. You're not broken. You're not too old. And you are absolutely not done. What you're dealing with isn't just aging. In fact, one of the most basic habits you've been told is healthy, drinking water, might actually be draining your energy, killing your confidence, and yes, wrecking your erections. I know that sounds crazy. Because hey, water is supposed to be good for you, right? But here's what most men never hear. It's not just what you drink. It's how you drink it, when you drink it, and what kind of water you put in your body. Get it wrong and your blood thickens, your circulation slows, and that hydraulic system in your body, the one that pumps blood in and locks it in place for firmness, falls apart. But get it right and suddenly you've got more energy, stronger flow, and performance that feels a whole lot closer to the younger you. Think of your body like a high-performance engine. An erection is pressure, plain and simple. And if you don't have the right fluid in that engine at the right time, the pump can't build pressure. Instead of running smooth, it sputters out. That's exactly what happens when hydration is off. Blood can't rush in fast enough, it doesn't stay long enough, and firmness just doesn't hold the way you want it to. I've seen guys in their 50s, 60s, even 70s completely turn this around. Men who thought their best days in the bedroom were over, only to realize that simply changing how and when they drink water brought back morning erections, boosted stamina, and gave them a brand new sense of confidence with their partners. So if you've been silently carrying that fear, blaming age, or telling yourself, this is just how it is now, I want you to stick with me. Because in the next few minutes I'm going to break down the 5 biggest mistakes men make with water, and then show you exactly how to drink it the right way, for stronger blood flow, better testosterone, and the kind of firmness you remember from your younger years. And before we dive in, do me one favor right now. Hit like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments so I can help you directly. Because what I'm about to share could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Alright guys, now that we've set the stage, let's get into the real problem. Because most men over 50 don't realize that the way they drink water is actually working against them. And I see the same mistakes over and over again. 5 to be exact. Let's go through them. Mistake number 1. Panic drinking. You go all day barely sipping anything, and then late in the afternoon you suddenly realize, oh no, I haven't had any water today. So what do? You chug 2 or 3 big glasses at once. And guess what happens? Your kidneys freak out, your blood sodium crashes, you feel tired, lightheaded, and your body has zero interest in intimacy. On top of that, your bladder fills up fast, putting pressure on your prostate. Nothing kills the mood faster than running to the bathroom in the middle of the action. Mistake number 2. Ice-cold water. I know it feels refreshing, especially on a hot day. But cold water shocks your system. It makes your blood vessels tighten up instantly, including the tiny ones that deliver blood where you need it most. That constriction can last half an hour. So if you've ever wondered why things feel sluggish after a cold drink, that's why. Room temperature or slightly warm water keeps those vessels relaxed and ready. Mistake number 3. Late night drinking. A lot of guys think, if I drink before bed, I won't wake up dehydrated. But what really happens? You wake up 2, 3, 4 times to pee. And every time you interrupt deep sleep, you slash your testosterone production. Remember, your body makes testosterone at night during those long, uninterrupted cycles of deep sleep. Cut that short and your hormone levels crash. Less testosterone means fewer morning erections, lower desire, and weaker performance. Mistake number 4. Waiting until you're thirsty. Thirst is already a sign you're behind. By the time your mouth is dry, your blood has thickened and circulation has slowed down. Think of it like running an engine low on oil. It still runs, but everything grinds harder and wears out faster. That's what your heart and vessels are dealing with when you forget to drink until you're parched. Mistake number 5. The wrong type of water. Not all water is created equal. Tap water often contains chlorine, fluoride, or even trace heavy metals. Over time, those chemicals inflame your arteries, making them stiff and less flexible. And if you're drinking sodas, sweetened waters, or energy drinks instead of clean water, it's even worse. The sugar and additives beat up your circulation and mess with your energy. The bottom line? Bad water means bad blood flow, plain and simple. So those are the 5 big mistakes. Panic drinking ice-cold water, late-night hydration, waiting until you're already thirsty, and drinking the wrong stuff. And the truth is, every single one of these chips away at your circulation, weakens your erections, and drains your confidence. But here's the good news. Once you see the mistakes, you can fix them. And when you fix them, results come faster than you think. Stick with me, because in the next part I'll walk you through exactly how to drink water the right way, what I call the morning primer and the steady drip method. This is where things really start to change. So now that you know the 5 mistakes, let's flip the script. Because drinking water the right way isn't complicated, it just takes a little structure. And once you get this down, you'll feel the difference in days, not months. Here's what I teach my patients. I call the first step the morning primer. Within 20 minutes of waking up, drink 12 to 16 ounces of room temperature water. Not ice cold. Not boiling hot. Just comfortable. And here's the trick. Add a tiny pinch of natural sea salt and squeeze in half a lemon. Why? Because after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, you wake up mildly dehydrated. Your blood is thicker, circulation is sluggish, and your testosterone is trying to ramp up. The salt helps your body absorb that water instead of flushing it out. The lemon gives you vitamin C, which protects nitric oxide, the chemical that tells your blood vessels to relax and open wide. When you do this, you're literally priming your body for stronger blood flow all day long. After that comes the steady drip method. Instead of chugging big glasses at random times, you're going to sip smaller amounts consistently. Every 45 to 60 minutes, drink 4 to 6 ounces of room temperature water. That's it. Set a reminder on your phone if you need to. Think of it like fueling an engine. You don't dump in a whole tank all at once. You keep it topped off so it runs smooth. This steady rhythm keeps your blood volume balanced, your pressure stable, and your circulation primed so that when intimacy calls, your hydraulic system is ready to perform. Now here's where timing becomes critical. About 2 hours before intimacy, stop the steady sipping and switch to maintenance mode. That means only small sips if you feel dry. Why? Because you don't want to be bloated, uncomfortable, or running to the bathroom when it's time to perform. Your body already has the water it needs stored up from earlier. And finally, about 3 hours before bed, cut off water completely, again aside from a tiny sip if you're parched. This one habit can transform your sleep because it allows your bladder to empty before you hit the pillow. And uninterrupted sleep is when your body makes testosterone. Protect that deep sleep and you protect your hormones. Stronger testosterone means stronger morning erections, higher desire, and more confidence. Gentlemen, that's the system. Morning primer, steady drip, maintenance mode, and the nighttime cutoff. 4 simple steps. No pills, no gimmicks, just smart hydration time to support your body's natural rhythm. Do this for 30 days and you won't just notice better performance. You'll feel sharper, more energetic, and more in control of your health. In the next part, I'm going to show you how to supercharge your water with simple, natural additions, things you probably already have in your kitchen, that make blood flow even stronger. Stick with me because this is where the results really take off. Alright guys, we've talked about the mistakes, we've talked about the system. Now let's take it up a notch. Because water alone is powerful, but with the right upgrades, it becomes a natural performance booster. And the best part? Most of these upgrades are already sitting in your kitchen. First up, ginger. Drop a thin slice of fresh ginger into your warm water. Ginger has compounds that relax blood vessels and open them wider. That means stronger circulation, better flow, and yes, firmer, more reliable erections. Think of ginger as a natural vasodilator without the side effects. Second, cucumber. Just a couple of slices in your glass add silica, a mineral that strengthens your blood vessel walls. Stronger walls mean better elasticity, less strain on your heart and smoother circulation. Plus, cucumber water helps prevent bloating so you feel light and ready instead of sluggish. Third, mint leaves. Mint doesn't just taste fresh. It actually helps relax smooth muscle tissue, including the tiny muscles in your blood vessels and your penis. That relaxation is what allows blood to rush in and stay there. And if you've ever felt a little tension or performance anxiety, mint can even help calm your nerves while boosting circulation. Fourth, citrus. A few drops of lemon or lime juice go a long way. Citrus is loaded with vitamin C and bioflavonoids, both of which protect nitric oxide, the very signal your body uses to open blood vessels during arousal. Without enough nitric oxide, you can't achieve firmness. Citrus helps keep that chemical active and strong. And here's one more powerhouse: coconut water. Now I'm not talking about the sugary flavored stuff in bottles. I mean pure coconut water with no additives. Just a small amount mixed into your regular water once or twice a day loads your body with potassium, which balances blood pressure and supports healthy flow. Too much potassium? Not good. But a little bit? Game changer. Now let's address something most men ignore: the quality of your water. Tap water, depending on where you live, often contains chlorine, fluoride, or even trace heavy metals. Over time, those chemicals inflame your arteries, make them stiff and weaken your ability to get blood where you need it. If you can use a carbon filter at home, it's cheap and effective. Even better if you can get spring water, that's gold. It's naturally rich in minerals your body craves. One type of water I don't recommend for daily use is distilled. It's too pure. Sounds great, but it strips your body of minerals if it's your only source. So here's the big picture. Water is the foundation, but these simple additions, ginger, cucumber, mint, citrus, and sometimes coconut water, can turn every glass into a tool for better circulation and stronger performance. And when you combine that with filtered or spring water, you're giving your body the clean fuel it needs to run like a well-oiled machine. In the final part, I'm going to tie this all together. I'll show you what results to expect, how fast you'll notice them, and I'll leave you with a 30-day challenge that could completely change your mornings, your energy, and your confidence. Stay with me, this is where it gets exciting. So guys, let's talk about results. Because at the end of the day, that's what you care about. What can you actually expect if you put this hydration system into practice? Here's the timeline I see most often with my patients. Within the first few days, you'll notice sharper focus and better energy. Why? Because your brain is finally getting consistent circulation instead of fighting against thick, sluggish blood. By the end of the first week, many men report something they haven't felt in a while: stronger, more consistent morning erections. That's your body's way of saying, hey, I'm back online. Testosterone is flowing. Circulation is working. 2 to 3 weeks in, intimacy feels easier, firmer, and lasts longer. You're not battling fatigue, you're not getting interrupted by bathroom trips, and your body feels responsive again. Confidence goes up, not just in the bedroom but in your daily life. You walk a little taller. You carry yourself differently. And after about a month, everything stabilizes. Your stamina improves because your heart isn't straining. Your sleep is deeper because you're not waking up to pee. Your testosterone is rising naturally because you're protecting those deep sleep cycles. And here's the best part. This isn't a temporary fix. This isn't some trick that fades after a week. When you hydrate properly, you're actually healing your cardiovascular system. You're building a foundation that supports your health for years to come. Now here's my challenge to you. Start tomorrow morning. Do the morning primer, room temp water, a pinch of salt, half a lemon. Then commit to the steady drip method throughout the day. Cut it off 2 hours before intimacy, 3 hours before bed. Add in those simple boosters: ginger, cucumber, mint, citrus, coconut water. And stick with it for 30 days. Just 30 days. I promise you, if you do this you'll see changes. Not just in your performance but in your energy, your clarity, and the way you feel about yourself. And you know what? You deserve that. You deserve to feel strong, confident, and alive, no matter your age. So guys, don't wait. Take control of this one simple habit and watch how it transforms your life. Start the challenge tomorrow morning and let me know how it goes. I'm Dr. Laura, and if this spoke to you, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments so I can help you directly. And if you want the full step-by-step guide laid out clearly, check the pinned comment below. I've put everything there for you. Remember, you are not broken. You're not too old. And you are certainly not done. Hydrate with wisdom, live with strength, and reclaim the vitality that was always yours.